All right, active weather coverage here on the Weather Network, and we'll be talking about a lot of cold and also the snow. And in Red Deer, we had, thank you, Corey Robertson, this is when the winds were blowing through about 80 kilometers per hour. So any snow that was falling was getting whipped around, reducing visibility, and that whole front has slumped its way south and eastwards. Oakville, meanwhile, yeah, you've had some snow. You know, Toronto has outsnowed St. John's, Newfoundland. By the way, 5 years ago today was Snowmageddon. Remember that one? All right, that was, of course, in St. John's. And then in Corner Brook, a lack of snow really has been quite the story. So let's first of all talk about the big picture, and it is all about the polar vortex, which is, you know, it's always there. We just don't really talk about it until the cold air gets there. So sometimes it's on the other side of the North Pole in Siberia. Well, that's dragging the cold air really from the north, from the territories into the prairies this weekend, northern Ontario, southern Ontario, and Quebec beginning Sunday to midweek, even the East Coast. The West, you warm up for a while next week, and then there's another reload, so another lobe of the polar vortex, and that one looks like it's going to target further west towards the end of January. So Vancouver, you may not get those outflow winds this time around, but that could change by the end of next week. So not a lot of precipitation, save for the snow and the blowing snow this morning and through the day in southern Manitoba. So it's all about the cold. And usually when the air gets really cold, we don't tend to get a lot of snow with it. It can snow. It's just that our biggest snowstorms tend to be, you know, when it's closer to the 0 degree mark, not minus 20 or minus 30. So still lingering snow showers to go. The wind is still an issue this morning in southeastern Alberta and southern Saskatchewan. For much of the day, though, in Manitoba and down through Winnipeg and the Red River, this could be blizzard warnings for much of the day. So this is a work from home kind of day. And Churchill, northwards up towards, you know, Arviat and Baker Lake, that blizzard will continue. Now, Kelowna, you get a piece of this little Arctic air. The daytime highs Sunday to Monday, well below the freezing mark. There'll be some wind chills and overnight lows will be on the cool side, but it's not nearly as cold as, say, Edmonton, which will be in the minus 20s for the weekend. And then you warm up pretty nicely for next week. Again, next weekend, that's really the second shot of the cold air. And Winnipeg, the cold will be a little more persistent for a little bit longer, certainly through the weekend. Overnight lows will be in the minus 30s. Now, across central and eastern Canada, we've had some snow showers around Cape Breton, even some flurries in St. John's through the morning. Snow moving across northern Ontario, Red Lake, Pickle Lake, 15 centimeters, Wawa, same story. Down towards southern Ontario, there'll be some wet snow tomorrow, even a rain-snow mix near the shores of Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, because it's mild today and mild tomorrow. So it's like a little mild tease before the deep freeze. Snow in Montreal and Quebec City, but heavier snow north of there. Rain for Sunday in the Maritimes, heavy rain for Newfoundland, and then another storm will come in Sunday night to Monday, and that will push snow into southern Quebec, especially the eastern townships and into New Brunswick. But the temperature is the bigger story. Toronto, Saturday +3, Sunday -9, and then minus double digits Monday through to Wednesday. Montreal, this will, like Toronto, the coldest air of the season you've seen thus far. So not record-breaking cold, but certainly we want you to be prepared, bundle up against frostbite, and find as much shelter as you can.